Greetings everyone. In this quick video I'm going to show you how to use the library catalog to find book sources for your book worksheet that you're working on this week. If you remember back in week 1, you looked at a video that showed you the library catalog and how to set up an account in iShare. Well, we're going to look at that same system again, but this time we're looking for specific books in the library catalog. So to get to the library's site in MyKC, you look under Student Resources and go to the library. And then you will want to click on Library Catalog. A quick background on what a library catalog is. The term catalog is a holdover from the olden days in libraries when we used to use a card catalog to find books in libraries. Of course, nowadays we use an online computerized version, but that's where the term catalog comes from. In other libraries that you encounter, if you go to a different university library, you might see the library catalog called online catalog, or it might just have a search box that says find books and more or something like that, but it's all the same idea. You're using a computerized system to find books and other items in the library. In most cases, and this is true at Kishwaukee as well, you can find most things in the library with the library catalog, with the exception of articles from newspapers, magazines, and journals. For that kind of a search, you have to typically use a different system, some kind of article database, such as EBSCOhost, which we're going to be learning about soon. But don't worry about that for now. For right now, we're focusing on books, and so the library catalog is what we want to use. For right now, I want to show you a basic search in the library catalog to show you how to find a book for your book worksheet this week. Unlike last time when we were looking in all iShare libraries, remember there are 86 iShare libraries, and Kishwaukee is one of those in Illinois. We're just looking at Kishwaukee only because we want to see books that are here at the Kish Library. If you're starting out with a book search, it's best to start fairly broadly. So, we've narrowed your topic to be pretty specific, but if we type in a really specific search term, maybe like something you would put into Google, typically the results aren't very good. See, I didn't get any hits on this because with the library catalog, usually you only want to use a few good descriptive keywords to find books. Let's simplify this just to music piracy. Okay, this time we got 8 books on this topic. Note that in the library catalog, these all look like they're regular print books, but sometimes you will see other types of sources in here. If you look over on the right in the search facets area where you can narrow down your search, you might see that some of your results will be ebooks, electronic versions of books. You may see audiobooks. There are music CDs in the library. These all will show up in this in the library catalog. There are also videos that you may see, although videos are not housed in the library. They are housed in the media services department. So looking at the sources we have here, notice that none of these books is titled music piracy. However, I see at least one that might contain music piracy within a broader topic. For instance, internet piracy. I'm going to click on the title here and see what we can see. This page gives you some basic information about the book. One thing you can do is often there is a table of contents listed for the book. And this tells us the chapter headings in this book. So it looks like this book is showing contrasting opinions on the topic of internet piracy. Among these are opinions on online music sharing, which would fit with my topic. So it looks like this book would be a good source for me to use for my book worksheet. So now I just have to find it. If you click Location and Availability, it shows the call number. And this is the number that you need to use to find the book. At the Kishwaukee Library and at most college and university libraries, we use the Library of Congress system for call numbers. That starts with some letters usually and then some numbers. Without going too deep into what these numbers mean, just know that you would go up to the KF section in the library on the second floor in the general stacks. The general stacks is up on the second floor of the library. That's where most of our books are. And you would find the book with this number on the spine on the edge of the book. If you need help finding books, there of course is always somebody in the library to help you. There are some other interesting features in the library catalog. You can text yourself the call number if you're afraid you're going to miss one of the numbers or not write it down correctly. That feature you can use to send that to your cell phone. So I'll go back to the page where we had the original list of books, and that's a basic book search. Again, keep your search terms pretty basic. Look for the call number And that's the main thing you need to do. If you don't find what you're looking for in the first search that you try, don't be afraid to try several different combinations of keywords. Sometimes you have to do that to find the book you're looking for. And one more thing, the library catalog also tells you whether or not the book is available. If it says it's not available, that means typically it's checked out to someone else. There are some other locations in the library. If it says that it's in the new arrivals section, that's right outside our LIB 100 classroom. That's where we display some of the new books that come in. And any books that are on display in the library are able to be checked out. Just because they're on display doesn't mean that you can't check them out and use them. You're free to do that. All you need is your library picture ID card, and that is your library card. You're set to go. If you need any further help finding books this week, please contact me or see someone at the reference desk, and we'll get you what you need. I will see you in class.